All right, so grading criteria. I cut off in that last video and we're going to have this right here. But great, this is the grading criteria and checklist. So it's out of 100 points. We're looking for making sure we have a thesis and a focus. Does the essay have an appropriate thesis statement that clearly states the writer's arguable claims about the topic? And do main points and body paragraphs relate to the thesis? So you could go through and evaluate your own work by looking at this checklist. You're looking at the introduction. Is the introduction engaging, and does it provide relevant background and context about the topic to lead into the thesis? Please check out the sample papers for examples. Does one of the first two paragraphs also include an effective summary of the thesis and main points of the text? So this is the thesis and main points of the text you are using, like the problem article, not your own thesis statement. So this is a different part of the rubric. Development and support. Are the thesis and main points developed and supported with sufficient and relevant evidence, including specific examples? You can bring in examples used from your article, but you could also come up with examples that you know from real life or hypothetical or some other explanations, facts, statistics. If you are using other sources other than the article that you're using, please also cite them. Organization and body paragraphs. Are body paragraphs focused on specific main points that are stated clearly in topic sentences? Is the essay organized with a clear intro, body paragraphs, and conclusion? So if you remember like the 5-paragraph essay from high school, this is a similar structure. You don't have to stick just to 5 paragraphs. You could do 6 or 7. Just you want to make sure you do have a clear intro, that you have clear body paragraphs, and you have a clear conclusion. And then a conclusion. The conclusion revisits the thesis and explores the larger implications of the topic and why it matters. The so what. Lastly, I grade you on local issues and citations. And what that means is the editing, the aspects of it, like outside sources are optional, but are any sources used credible, cited appropriately, that you carefully edited for sentence level errors in grammar, punctuation, style, etc. I want you all to be doing your own work. That means Grammarly AI should be avoided, but spell check, regular grammar check is a-okay. And so I want you to be really working on this aspect. The second part of this doc is the actual rubric, and where that will be what you see when I grade it in Canvas. Right now though, I am going to show you how I want you all to be doing your paper in a Google Doc. So you'll just be opening Google Doc, and when you get to the point where you're going to be dropping it in a folder, you're going to be naming it. You could put first draft. I'm gonna put my initials. That's not my initials. And then I'm going to be dating it and save. And then I want to share. So I'm going to want to share with all of Virginia community colleges so that me as your professor can see it. And that will give me an opportunity to be able to see the work, kind of like a math problem where your professor might want you to see all the work you do. I want to see all the good thinking that you're putting down on the paper. So I'm going to need you to share that link with me. Then you're going to be able to get that link, copy it, and post it in Canvas. But on July 5th, I'll also post another video all about that. That's the main information for essay number 1. There are the problem articles here, other resources here, how to summarize here. I need you to read over them. If you have any questions, please drop in for office hours, email me, or set up another time for an office hour visit. Take care.